So this is going to be focusing on the first scene that you guys did, and we will ask, Rodrig will ask you the questions first. And you just kind of answer them as you feel. It's not a test for you, it's kind of just getting how you felt about the scene. So between the different changes, when we went out and took him in the hallway, did you feel a change in how he was behaving? And if so, kind of what change did you see?
I felt a change, yes. And he helped me to build the scene together better and better.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I felt that.
And did you feel a difference in kind of, if you're looking at him as the character of Sam, a difference in how Sam was behaving and how the way Sam was saying things, and maybe seemed like he was coming from a different place?
No, I noticed in him this crescendo, this continuous entering into the character, and it was a benefit for both of us to do the scene better and better.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And then just the second other question for you is, between the three separate stages, so we had the first one was no direction, the second one we gave him one note, and the third one we gave him a different note. Did you feel that your performance was more natural with any of those changes?
I hope so. I think so. I'm trying to be natural always, but
Of course.
doing it, that's how you enter into the character.
Mm-hmm.
I have to repeat myself.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the first take is the best, sometimes you are the most instinctive in the first one. You don't know directions. You are doing it how you think the character is, so you are using you. It's you. Then the directions can influence you a little bit, and sometimes they can help, sometimes. Usually they help, but I think the most instinctive way to act is the best. I don't like these words, actor, acting. I think I'm something different. I'm trying to live the character. That's my politics, my motto, my way of doing things.
Great, okay, thank you.
My pleasure.
And then Ian, we just have 3 questions for you about that scene.
Sure.
So did you, between the different stages of that, did you feel that your performance changed in like the way you were portraying the character?
Yeah, I mean, mostly in little things like the intonation of certain words, or just like a facial expression of making like, well, if I knew this, then I'd probably feel this about it, or I'd be trying to hide this about it from him. So yeah, nothing huge, but like just little things to sort of, yeah.
And did you find that having the extra knowledge that I gave you with the different stages helped to drive your performance into those different directions?
Just in terms of like, it's always good to have extra context and be like, oh, okay, this is my relationship to so-and-so, this is this. Yeah, I thought that was helpful.
Okay. And for you, did any one of the 3 feel like you fit into that character and it was much more natural at all?
Quite like the first note, that was quite nice. That was fun to play around with. So I was interested to see how that went.
Okay, great. With this scene, the interrogation scene, between the times of me taking Roger in the hallway, did you feel that there was a change in the way he behaved between takes? And if so, can you describe what changed?
Yeah, I was feeling like we did obviously the ones where we weren't directed. Then it felt like the first one essentially was bad cop and the second one was good cop, if you explain that. So as if just trying different methods of getting me to give the information that he knew I knew, as it were.
Mm-hmm. And then for you, which performance felt more natural to you?
Probably the last one, I think. Just in terms of, this is going to sound like, if I were being interrogated by the police, that's what I would probably respond to better.
Right. No, that makes perfect sense. Yeah. Great. And then just 3 quick questions, Roderick, for you. So do you feel that your performance changed between the takes, and how did it change?
In this one?
In the interrogation scene, yes.
Yes, I do. It was a big change of attitude, doing it, everything, yes. Big change. Totally opposite, completely.
And
2 different characters.
definitely, I would agree. And did you find that having the extra knowledge helped to drive your performance into those different directions?
Of course, this time, yes, very much. And I liked it more after you told me.
And for you, between,
I felt the character more close to me,
right,
my structure, me, Rodrig Andrisan. I like to be the good cop, as he said. I like to do it. I like that more. I was more relaxed. I could, because when you are the bad cop and you have to be quick and angry and stupid even, you don't think too much, you know. The second one, you are more relaxed. You think of everything. You can observe better. You know, if you put yourself in the shoes of the policeman, you are completely different. And, I think it's better for the police and for everybody.
Probably, yeah.
It's more benefit
Right.
for everybody
Right.
to be like that.
Great. And then just one final question, so we'll start with you, Ian. Did you prefer, with doing the different scenes, did you prefer having the extra knowledge, or did you prefer being kind of influenced by someone who has knowledge that you don't have? Or is there no preference?
I don't know. I don't know if there's a preference. It's interesting to try both ways, because obviously if he knows something I don't, he's leading me a little bit more, and I'm just responding to it. Whereas with that one, it's a bit more fun to be like, okay, so if I try this, how's he going to respond? So, no, not a preference. Just nice to try out the different ways.
Okay. And then the same question to you.
I like both situations. For me, there are challenges in both. But I definitely, absolutely prefer the one with as many directions possible, to use everything to get into the flesh, bones, soul,
Right.
that matter.
Exactly. Great.